actually started doing TikTok from celebrity deaths.
Yeah.
So I randomly did Khloe Kardashian and OJ. And that just led me to OJ didn't do it, and then it just kept spiraling. I kept going viral for doing like celebrity deaths. Yeah, that's a whole thing. That's a whole ass thing.
That's for the Patreon.
OJ did not do it, and OJ didn't do it. By the way, it was his son, but whatever. We're talking about Natalie Wood. We're talking about OJ's son. OJ's son definitely did it.
Natalie Wood.
Okay, Natalie Wood. Back to Natalie Wood.
MeMeCherry presents a series of fortunate events. Fortunate events. Fortunate events. A series of fortunate events.
Yay, I'm excited! Okay. No, this is my first podcast with you.
Yeah.
You're not popping my MeMeCherry.
So I'm popping your MeMeCherry.
Can you want to?
I mean, most H-word podcast of the Bay Area. Pew, 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 pew. Wait, what's happening? What's going on? Am I introducing the show? I just love having these more loosey-goosey as every episode goes on. But we got to do this every time. Hello. Welcome back, everybody, to the latest episode of the series Unfortunate Events, a podcast brought to you by it's still me, MeMeCherry. And I'm joined today by the social media investigative journalist, go-go dancer, actor, drag performer, Bettyie Jayne.
Hi, Mimi. What an intro.
Hello, beautiful.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
This is beautiful. You're having the VIP experience today here
I
at Fluid
am.
510.
I'm in the back room.
Mhm.
VIP beach.
I get to have you all to myself.
Oh, all to yourself?
So Fluid is hosting an event right now. And we recorded back here with Beatrix a while ago. And now it's me and you, sweets.
Yay.
So excited. Well, first of all, this is a first on the podcast.
Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be doing Sober October, but I missed the last 2 days of September because I was sick. So this is the only day I can drink for this October.
It's not October right now.
It's not.
Salud.
Salud. Okay.
Arriba, abajo. For those that aren't with us. Salud. There we go.
Jeez Louise.
I know. And Jesucristo también. Okay. We are lubed up and ready to go now.
All right.
So it's interesting because I've had, and it's happened with a few performers. Those of you watching know who we are. The universe be universing. I book people sometimes, and then like something happens with you. Literally, last time, another private event. I was like, fuck, and it was early in my like being here, so I didn't feel so comfortable just to be like, no, we're fucking recording today. So I get here today, I'm like, another private event, but the door was open. I'm like, oh no, I'm MeMeCherrying my way in here.
Okay. We've been trying to get with each other for like 2 months.
Yes.
Like a month and a half we've been trying to get to with each other. So
I love the long game.
Come on, the long game. It builds up the tension.
But what's happened since then to now is that when we were first originally booked, Fresh Prince was but a twinkle in your eye.
Yes, it was.
I went to opening night, closing night.
You went to closing? You did go to closing night. That's right. Okay, yeah, you did go to closing night.
I had a date that night. Maybe that's why you didn't recognize me.
Oh, you did. You was looking good that night, bitch. I remember I seen you.
So I got to see somewhat of the progression, right? First night to last night. There's a few things that stand out. First of all, run, don't walk, but you can't make it, but you must. Twitter, X, Facebook, do all the things. Message snacks, message the Oasis.
Yes.
We need Fresh Prince to come back. I was telling my date after closing night that I wanted to come back as 2 new episodes.
Oh, I love that.
And lean into the old Viv, new Viv,
yes.
gag a little bit. Maybe go into the college years.
You know what? I was thinking we should like do maybe like a different world.
Yes.
Or even like Martin.
Yes.
Like, but Fresh Prince is something that I'm so grateful for, and I'm so grateful to Snacks for, because I was.
How about all of them?
All of them.
I'm telling you.
Every single person that's cast is my family now, so I'm grateful.
I don't see small, I see big.
Okay, see big then.
So please, demand, do not request,
Demand it. Ask them, beg them.
Come back.
Fresh Prince, please come back.
Especially with Bettyie Jane in one of the starring roles.
Thank you.
So it's a great show. Every single person on the cast was amazing. Everybody does their thing. Major Hammy in the starring role.
Major ate that shit the fuck up.
Major
I love
H.
Major.
Major H word. Mud as Carlton. I never thought
Miss Ronnie
could turn me on. Miss Ronnie is iconic.
She looks just like on Viv.
Iconic. Like, and the dance scene.
I'm so glad. Listen, we had to do that dance as the finale. I was in the back, kind of just like shaking my boobs, because that shit was hard.
It's
okay,
hard.
Those girls that learn that, that was hard.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna learn this. It could be my party trick. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You can say that you were there.
Right.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog was great.
Amazing.
Great Uncle Phil. Looked like George Jefferson, but was a great Uncle Phil. They said that. They said that first.
George Phil.
Uncle George Phil.
One of my favorite parts was when they're like being all cutie, and I was talking with I think it might have been Holden yesterday when I was workshopping my drag debut. Come here, Fluid 510.
Oh, you did
this
drag
weekend. Yes, this is my drag debut.
What's your drag name? Is it MeMeCherry?
It's gonna be MeMeCherry.
Yeah, keep
when
the
I'm
brand
doing
going.
Female.
Oh, like me.
Sorry, weed cough. When I do become a drag king in January for
Oh,
my
you'll be
birthday
drag
show.
king.
So this one is a drag queen.
Okay, like how do you drag? Like traditional drag.
Traditional drag.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? It's drag. It's all drag.
It's all drag, baby.
We're all born naked and the rest of it is drag. So I've been teasing it on the podcast. My drag debut, because I come from the drag school of Florida Man and Mama Celeste. It's going to be very silly, very dumb, very conceptual. It's an homage to my love of YouTube. It's my homage to a YouTuber who no longer creates content, but her mark is still here. And anytime that I somewhat start teasing it, people know exactly who it is. She had a lot of dogs. She was known for
Trish Stratus? Not Trish Stratus. Trisha Paytas?
Well, Trisha Paytas is the other one that I channel,
okay.
and I'm gonna actually be wearing.
I know a little YouTube. Yes, I'll be peeping a little YouTube.
There's gonna be a little Trisha coded.
Okay,
but I'm doing Jenna Marbles.
Oh, bitch. I don't even, here's the thing. Here's how iconic Jenna Marbles is. I haven't seen one Jenna Marbles
but
video.
You know who she is.
I know exactly who the fuck that bitch is. She's iconic.
Yes.
She is iconic. YouTube legend, Jenna Marbles.
And before she canceled herself,
she canceled herself. She canceled, girl. I don't know her like that. How you cancel yourself?
So in the summer of 2020.
Oh, shit. She just canceled herself.
A handful of content creators were being held to task, white content creators, for when YouTube first started, that was some wild west shit.
I remember. That's how I learned about the Illuminati from YouTube.
And they also were leaning into like a lot of racial jokes. Okay. And so a few people were called to the carpet.
I think I remember this. It was on Twitter, X, Facebook, whatever fucking.
Yes, it was Twitter then.
Oh, I do not like Jenna Marbles. I just know who she is.
No, but it's just people can be not perfect, but the way that she approached it to me is why I still love her.
Oh, that's why she canceled herself.
Exactly.
I gotta respect that.
Yeah, and so other content creators were called to task. Trisha Paytas was one of them.
She don't give a fuck.
Shane, whatever the fuck his name
Dawson?
is. Yes.
Yeah, I remember Shane Dawson, who needs to go to hell.
Exactly. And they all kind of just stuck around.
Yeah.
Jenna Marbles got called out. And like, again, in the comparison, like it was so kind of like, the scale of it all, right? And she was like, yo, I did this thing. I'm so sorry. I'm out.
Oh, I love that.
And then never came back.
She really gone.
Yeah.
Damn, Jenna.
Yeah. We know she's married because her husband creates content still.
Oh.
I've been tagging him in my teasing videos because I want her to see it.
She'll see it.
I want her to see it.
She ain't got nothing else to do. She ain't on YouTube no more. So she ain't nothing else to do.
She's probably putting her degree to use.
Oh,
okay. What I suspect. Yeah.
Well, she's probably looking on, thumbing like everybody else at home, chilling. Hey, Jenna, girl.
Yes.
Thank you for canceling yourself, but I appreciate the gesture.
Exactly. But so it's very silly. It's my homage to Jenna Marbles. Before she self-canceled herself, her and her partner, now husband, were creating a lot of silly content during the pandemic because everybody was like indoors. And so one of those videos stuck to me to this day, and I repost it on Instagram every once in a while, and it gets a lot of like random traction. And when I was thinking of my debut, I was like, well, I could do Bad Bunny, I could do J-Lo, Puerto Rican, lean into that. Or I can really go out of the box and do this silly thing that I'm just going to live my fantasy, which is trying to learn part of the drag, art.
I love that.
I have fairy drag parents that are going to put me in drag. So Mama Celeste, my bestie.
Shout out to Mama Celeste. We love Mama Celeste.
We'll be doing my visage. We'll be doing my makeup.
Okay.
Shiksa has already made.
I love Shiksa. Shout out to Shiksa. That's my bitch. What's up, bitch?
She'll be here. She's my hair fairy drag mother. I already have the wig in hand. It's
you're ready.
Mind-blowing. My first custom wig. It's like beyond.
I love that.
The box is this big.
Damn. You need to throw lashes? I got some.
This big.
You need a cough strap? I got some cough straps. Okay. It's during a break.
I just need to drink a little water.
Yeah, me too. I got to drink a little water.
At this point, my podcast listeners know I smoke a lot of weed and I cough along the way.
Oh, work. Love that for you.
Just,
I wish I could smoke weed. I can't.
I'll do it for you.
Smoke all the weed for me.
So, Mama Celeste is going to be my makeup drag fairy. Shiksa will be my wig makeup. My wig drag fairy. The box of the wig is this
You're
big to give you an idea. La Chucha.
La Chucha.
Yes.
La Chucha.
With some assistant from Trashly, who's like an
Trash.
assistant.
I heard about this.
Drag.
That's what this is for. I heard about this. Because
Did you?
Trashly is in my drag family.
Did
House
you
of
hear
Teas. Hey,
about
House
this?
of Teas.
Did you hear
I heard about it. I heard about some stoning going on. I heard a little bit of some stones.
for the stoner.
A little stones for the stoner going on.
Yeah. So, October 7th, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. here at Fluid 510. It'll be my private event.
Yes.
This will be probably coming to you Saturday morning, but I am getting this out before the show.
You're going to have to. We got to promote.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Wow. You're just so... I don't want to say you're so easy, but this is very...
I'm kind of easy.
This is very...
Just kidding.
This is very comfortable. I guess is what I'm trying to... It's vibing. It's
I love
flowing.
that. Let the vibes roll.
So tell me...
I'll tell you.
Your rose and your thorn of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air live at Oasis.
The rose of my Fresh Prince experience was being in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, that is the coolest thing I think I've ever done. I've done some cool stuff. Like, not to moan horn, but I've done some cool stuff. And to be in a live drag production of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air at Oasis, which is like just a staple in our community. Like, shout out to the whole Oasis team. I love Oasis so deeply.
Yes.
And to go from being a baby queen and like begging for gigs and being a woman doing drag. First of all, start there.
We're gonna get into that.
Being a woman
That's
doing
in my
drag.
notes, child.
Being a woman doing drag and then getting asked to audition and then booking such a iconic show. One of my favorite Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is, first of all, my comedy style. I give a lot to Will Smith. And I give a lot to Marlon Wayans and a lot to Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
Because those three people.
Ooh, I like that little.
It's very me.
That's a cute dinner date.
Yeah, okay. That's very me. So to be in such a production of a show that's been such a staple that kind of shaped a lot of my personality is, I'm 1,000% grateful. The Thorn, I had to accept that Hillary isn't funny. Because, no, here's the thing. Hillary's funny in her Hillary way. Yeah. I'm a very one trick pony. Yeah. I'm funny and I'm crass. Yeah. And that kind of I do.
Because you gave that dry Hillary moment.
I did, but I had to realize that if the show, it was not hard, but it was an adjustment for me, being more of a supporting character in the way of serving cunt and moving the plot along. Yeah. When I look at the show, that's what she does. She serves cunt and she moves the plot along. Yeah. And I'm not really used to those kind of things. I'm kind of used to being a show pony.
Yeah, more main character.
Not really
vibes.
Main character, but just a show pony.
Okay.
Hey, look at me.
A little more
a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more outgoing. And I love this lesson of playing it more softer. Yeah. Into the back. And that's something I had to learn for myself. Yeah. So once I got that, I was fine.
Yeah. Well, you were amazing first show to last show in terms of what I saw from beginning to end. And you know who?
Finding my moments. Yes. And finding my moments. And that was a lesson I had to learn. This experience is, I loved it. Loved it.
So in the finale show, there was a moment. No, because you actually reminded me, and it's in my notes too. again, progression from first show to last show because you were so comfortable in the beats. You
Yeah.
were so comfortable in the moment. You were so comfortable in owning the stage. And I think you were also so comfortable that like it was the last show. So there's a moment in the show, I'm not spoiling anything, and it's Aunt Viv's birthday episode because they do 2 episodes. They kind of like transition from one episode to the other. And you come out having shopped at high-end stores.
Ross. It was Ross. It was a Ross bag, but it was in high-end stores.
Exactly. And so like I couldn't hear what the person in the front said, but it sounded like they were calling you out for the bag being Ross.
Yeah, they did.
And then Bettyie Jane did one of these, which I so respected. Bettyie Jane's like, hold on a second. I'm going to start this over.
They were just talking. Oh, okay. Let me tell you the tea. This crowd at this time, I don't give a fuck if they see this. They were talking.
Yeah.
Through most of it. It was so, this is dinner theater, but this bitch is not like this is not a community of what's that?
And there ain't no dinner, so shut the fuck up.
Ain't no dinner. It's not interactive, bitch.
Yes.
Sit there
For
and
as much
enjoy.
as it gets teased to be a little interactive.
It's a little
not
interactive.
That interactive.
They were talking. They kept telling Ashley, like, I'm about to whoop you. Like, shit like that. Bitch, what the fuck is you? Ooh, let me stop. I'm about to go on a little tangent. Ooh, I've been trying to keep Tedra back. You know, Bettyie Jane, I try to be Bettyie Jane more. Tedra be like, no. The bae comes out of me real quick. No. Okay, so what happened was I walked out. They weren't talking about the Ross thing. They were just talking, period. And by that time, I was already over it.
Oh, okay.
Because they had been talking. And I was looked at them like, bitch, what is you doing?
Yeah.
And I walked back and I started my cue again because I'm going to get my lines out. I only got 7 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my lines out.
I think there was one moment where, what's the baby's name?
Ashley?
Yes.
Her too. She was going through it too.
Yeah, because they were like, "Oh, tell her I'm good for it for like the gag of like the candy money," and like, yo,
they were a rude crowd. They were rude.
Yo, mad dog, tell him I'm good.
Yeah, it was too much. It was too much, and I had it at that time, and you know. I'm not Will. I can do some.
Well, that actually transitions me well into an interesting concept and moment that I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes.
Given that we had a very specific experience in a venue that we're going to keep undisclosed.
Okay.
Where maybe some drag etiquette happened. Where maybe like drag performers shouldn't yell at the audience because they're picking up dollars from the ground.
I don't know what you're talking about, MeMeCherry.
It happened.
Oh, during the show? Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay.
Mimi, listen, my brain is
Oh,
fucked.
no, I get it. Me too.
I think I'm doing Sober October. My brain is fucked up.
At Redacted Club, we were at Redacted Drag Show.
We were at a drag show.
This is how I met Bettyie Jane.
Yes.
Bettyie Jane was sitting behind me at Redacted Drag Show. And this drag performer that runs this show somehow thinks that they're entitled to their host.
They were being very nasty that night.
Yes. And then I was kind of feeling, I have not come back. You
have come back?
Gone back.
You haven't gone back?
I haven't gone back to that show since that night.
I am booked for that show in a couple weeks, so keep it cute. I'm gonna keep it cute up here.
I'll come for you.
Okay.
And I'll make sure to give you your money in your hand.
Please.
But I got a tap, tap, tap on my shoulder by this beautiful creature who said...
tell me what happened first. Tell me what happened first.
So, but the thing is, this is not the first time I've seen this happen. So I went to this drag show a few weeks running, and I would notice that if dollars were left on the stage and the money honey did not pick them up and the host saw the money, it was kind of like a little gag. Like, let me grab a couple dollars and stuff them in my wig. Cute, 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 funny, funny, funny.
Oh, yeah.
This time, there was money on the floor. And mind you, I knew the money honey, and it was a lot of money, and I knew the performer who had just finished. And I point to the money on the floor, and the money honey goes, no. And I'm like, huh? And I thought it was something else that was going on. So I'm like, oh, okay. I bent down.
Yeah.
Picked up the $3, put it in the bucket, and the host turns around and says, you too cute for that. And I'm like, okay.
It was uncomfortable.
And then they kept going to the point that the Puerto Rican in me had to go, I got it.
It was a little rude. And then my group chat was lit up that night, by the way, because a lot of my people was there. It was rude.
The performer told me thanks in the DMs that night.
Oh, because the performer knows what the fuck going on. And that's not the
first
first time.
said something before.
That's not the first time I've heard that at that show.
Yes.
That if there were dollars left over, it goes to a certain host.
It's their tax.
And that happened to me before with a certain person. It's not the person. I'll tell you off camera. I talk so much shit about this person. I'm so sorry, but he probably don't know what I'm talking about.
I mean, there's so many beautiful people in the scene, and there's so many other people.
Yeah,
Humans be human.
I'm trying to keep it cute. I'm really trying to keep it cute on this podcast, MeMeCherry.
It's okay. I'm a gospel bitch. We'll bring it back for the Patreon.
Okay, bring it back for the Patreon. The Patreon will tell the tea. I'm a gospel bitch.
So, give them an alias.
What you mean?
Like an alias. Like, don't say their name. Make up a name.
I can't. I'm
I'm
an investigative reporter. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooted in the truth. I can't even be fake. I'll tell you off camera.
I got it. Ooh, I
had a situation where a drag queen did that to me, and then karma wouldn't hit that ass. So I'll tell you about it later.
So, you touched on it a little bit, and I want to circle back to being AFAB, assigned female at birth.
Yes.
In this queer community. So am I.
Is that what that means? Assigned female at birth?
Yeah, that's what AFAB is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I thought it was a fabulous.
Education station. So yeah, AFAB, assigned female at birth. And which some of our trans, men friends are, right?
Yeah.
And so we present very female as assigned female at birth.
I like Bio Queen more than AFAB.
Yeah.
AFAB sounds like a sneaker.
Would you like to model for 2024 AFAB
collection?
sneakers?
Like, you know what I mean? Something like Reebok, or you know what I'm saying, or like New Balance, like AFAB.
You know what?
I'm not really into that. I mean, no disrespect to the AFAB community, because I'm one of y'all bitch. Don't come for me.
Sure.
But I like Bio Queen.
I get it, and we make our choices, right?
Yes.
And so for a long time, Bio Queen was see, this is how long I've been around. Bio Queen for a minute was like the thing,
right?
And then it was like, no,
not this.
That's offensive as like the ones that are not biologic. Like it is, the shades be shading.
The shades be shading, but bitch, I like Bio Queen as long as I don't want to sound like a sneaker.
There you go.
Not disrespect nobody. I don't want to sound like a sneaker.
So as a Bio Queen,
yes, ma'am,
in this Bay Area queer community,
yes, ma'am,
have you felt any kind of shades of shade?
I always feel shade.
Have you felt welcome? Tell me the feelings.
SF is better. Okay, so I started off Drag in LA.
Okay.
And when I first started doing Drag in LA, I was like, the show pony. I was like, oh, we have this girl and she's black and she's a biological woman. Let's book her.
Ooh, the triple Bs.
Right. Right. But then when I started getting better at my craft and I started performing better, the call stopped coming. And I find that LA drag is dying. That's just facts. It's dying because it's so cliquey and the girls of color, AFAB, queer, whatever you want to call it, are not getting booked unless they book each other. Yeah. And when I started seeing that happen, at first I was the first one to get cut because first of all, they was like, first of all, bitch, you and your vagina gotta go. You and your vagina, get out of here. Get out of my city. So when I started realizing that I wasn't being booked and I wasn't being respected for my craft, I started coming out here where I was respected, where people actually loved my drag, where the drag community out here is so... it's so what's the word?
Receptive, inclusive, welcoming.
Inclusive. It's so inclusive. It's so inclusive that I didn't the tension I felt in LA being a female drag queen, I never felt out here.
I love that.
Now bitches be hating,
of course,
but it's more about talent than it is about who the fuck you are.
Exactly.
It's pretty much that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I, again, aging myself, I'm 43 years old.
Oh, work. I'm right behind you.
Oh, look at you.
Hey.
And being in this Bay Area scene for the last 20-something years, I feel the difference. Thankfully, I don't have the experience of other female body people that have had drinks, poured over their head.
They was pouring drinks on bitches' head?
Yeah, just for daring to show up at the gay club.
I wish one of y'all bitches would pour a drink on my motherfucking head. Okay, don't play. I'm from the Bay too now.
And that wish means I wish.
This ain't no make a wish, bitch.
Ain't no genie here.
Ain't no genie, ain't no Whitney Houston, bitch. Don't play with me. Sorry, go ahead.
I love that.
I'm sorry, MeMeCherry. Go ahead.
You.
I had to let them know.
I had to let them know real quick. You are very quickly becoming. You're going to be coming into. I'm so excited. I am tongue tied.
I just said to MeMeCherry. MeMeCherry. My brain goes so fast. My mouth. Okay, go ahead then. Spit on it, MeMeCherry.
Okay. I'm so excited to bring Bettyie Jane into the returning guest club I will be having in 2024 when season 4 of SOFEpod.com comes back. We'll be in the hundreds by then.
I love that. Congratulations.
Beach. I was really trying so hard. I would have, if the universe wouldn't have universe so hard, the live show would have been 100.
Oh, really?
But yeah, so me and you were 90. This is
We're
number
90?
90.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Hope
it's cute.
lips on 90.
Cute.
90 is so cute. No, first 90 is an achievement. You should be very proud of yourself. Bitches have 35 to 40. Okay, they've been doing it for 7 to 8 years. Put it on pause.
6 years.
Okay, that's
it's been on pause a couple times.
But I'm saying that's an accomplishment. I'm very proud of you, MeMeCherry.
It's upgraded every time it's come back.
And purr. And that's all that matters, MeMeCherry. Go ahead then with your bad ass. Go ahead then, girl, with your bad ass. Go ahead, girl, that bad ass. And if you coming,
You know what? I think that's the perfect time to take a commercial break.
Oh, it's break time.
You know, I think I'm gonna have Bettyie
Brought to you
Jane.
by Monistat.
Brought to you by my vagina. Brought to you by Crumble, which is gonna be the ad that comes in. So my vagina is just as tasty as a muffin.
Sorry.
I love you, Phoebe. I love you, Angel. I just posted Angel's podcast. I had the best time with Angel. I'm trying to learn this YouTube thing, so maybe there's a little button here that you can click on that episode if you want to.
Girl, I don't know.
Oh no, I'm just talking to
Is it?
myself. Yeah, there's a button. I'm gonna put it in there. I've been learning the YouTube things.
Come on, YouTube.
Come on, child.
YouTube University.
We're gonna go take a cute little commercial break.
Yes.
We're gonna touch tips. And Bettyie Jane's gonna teach me how to twerk on the wall.
Okay. Okay. It's real easy.
You see that?
Yeah, that was fun.
In my crumble opinion. Hi, I'm Phoebe Cakes, and you're tuning in to In My Crumble Opinion. Hello, my little crumb whores. Hi, my little crumb dumpsters. Hello, my little crumb guzzlers. Welcome, my little crumb dumpsters. Hello, my little crumb guzzlers. Hello, my little crumb hungry sub pigs. Hello, my little crumb buckets. Hello, my little cum lovers. Oh my god, I said cum lovers. Hello, my little crumb lovers. Go ahead and like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me on all social media platforms.
Oh my god, that was so gay.
Yeah, that was gay. Once again, I am Phoebe Cakes. In my crumble opinion.
Game time.
I should do it in the mic.
Yeah.
Because I was not doing it.
Game time. Game time.
Game time.
Gay time. Gay time or game time?
Both. Gay time, game
time.
time. There we go.
Work.
Gay time, game time.
These are so cute. Your cards are so cute, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Is that your doggy?
So, Paco is no longer with us.
R.I.P. Paco.
There we go. You can see it there. So Paco was the original co-host of the podcast way back when I first had the podcast. It was just an audio podcast. There was no video. And you would either hear Paco barking in the background or somebody would be holding Paco. They were my first merch.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And so now my honey I love is my sweet little angel that I have now. One of these days she'll come on the pod. For now, there is also merch for Honey Love, but you have to meet her first. I know you can't let the condom fall off. Oh, did your dick get soft? Did it fall off?
MeMeCherry, I'm a Christian.
You did not know what podcast you were coming on.
I did. I was coming blind. I really did.
Only podcast running for Bay Area's best, most H-word podcast.
Yeah.
I need everybody to write it in next year. I'm in the writing category.
Please do. Also, vote reparations for the best drag show of the year, and Nikki J is the best host of the year.
Yes.
I don't know the link, but Google it. It'll be up there.
Yeah, no, and they just won. Nikki just won
they already
again.
won?
Yeah, Nikki
Never mind.
Yeah, Nikki, so they just
Cut
came
this
out.
out.
No, I love the chaos. This stays in.
I thought I was still going.
I'm the most H-word podcast, and I lean into the chaos. Oh,
Yes.
no, I had an unhoused person come in when I was recording with Angel, and he like came into the frame and wanted to like touch my face. I kept that shit in.
Sir, please, not this.
Yeah, I was like, hello, please don't touch me. And then somebody came from the back and like, you know, collected. But Angel was like, oh, cut that. I was like, no.
Absolutely not.
Anyways, the chaos ends now. Or does it? Dun dun,
Dun,
bum
dun,
bum
dun,
bum
dun,
bum
dun.
bum.
Okay, I gotta get my investigative journalist.
Dum, bum 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 bum
Okay.
bum bum.
Let's do this
Dum,
shit.
dum. Are you ready for the Bonnet
I'm
Files?
fucking ready.
So, you must tune into Bettyie Jayne's TikTok, Instagram to get into the vibe for these Bonnet File videos.
Yes.
That's what I'm calling them.
I have to do like the mantra on Bettyie more conspiracy theories, pop culture, deep dives, and like
Do the
celebrity
whole,
deaths.
No, I want you to start from the. I want you to do the big. I want you to start from the beginning.
Okay.
Do it. Action.
Okay. Bettyie Jane, five more conspiracy theories, pop culture deep dives. Let's get in that thing.
Boom. So I picked from your Bonnet Files
Oh, you did. Okay.
some topics because I knew you would be ready to talk about
Okay,
them.
let's talk about it.
So this first of all, you blew my mind.
Bob
did not-
Saget,
I did not know that BoJack Horseman was allegedly
loosely, it's hella loose.
but still, it tracks. Once you said that, it tracks.
Yeah.
So tell me about this Bob Saget.
Unalivements.
Moments.
I gotta talk in like TikTok terms so
I
I don't
mean,
get
yeah, we
canceled.
do it,
I
we do
hate
it.
that though. I feel like a fucking like a preschool teacher unalived and I just killed motherfucker. They killed the
He
nigga.
did.
He did.
We're past 10 minutes, so that's what
Okay.
matters on YouTube.
Okay, so what do you want to know about Bob Saget?
I mean, tell me your feelings. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your Bonnet File
Okay,
moment.
if you want to know the full deep dive, you can follow me on my TikTok.
Give them a teaser.
A little teaser. Okay, so teaser is Bob Saget. I'll tell you what happened to Bob Saget, and you can get to the evidence on my TikTok. Okay.
Boom.
So Bob Saget was found in his hotel room at the Ritz-Carlton, and
Not alive.
he was unalived. He was not alive. He was dead, and that's not. Sorry. He had passed away.
Yes.
And
he
would think
crossed over.
Also, I've watched this. He would think that shit's hilarious. By the way, he would think it's really funny.
He is laughing right now in
he
hell.
has the worst sense of humor I've ever seen in another person ever in life. He is not Danny Tanner.
Oh no,
okay?
he was a dirty
He's
comic.
a dirty bitch, and he's probably in hell. Anyways,
That's what I'm saying.
So-
And he's laughing right now.
Yeah.
Loving all of this.
so he did. He found dead by the security, right? But he was found with his like arm across his chest and an arm on the bed. But they thought he died in his sleep.
like
they thought he just died.
Who sleeps like this?
No, like this, like this. No,
Oh,
like that,
like
like that.
this.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
They thought that he just died in his sleep, like normally. They thought like maybe an aneurysm, whatever. I don't know what they thought, but they didn't think it was
Natural death.
It was a natural death, right? But at 62,
Nah.
right. So when they did the examination, the autopsy, he had 2 contusions in his head, one in the back of the head, and one on the side of the ear. And then if you follow me on TikTok, we get into
Bettyie
we
Jane.
get into who saw him last, what could have happened, and my final thoughts.
Ooh, what about Natalie Wood? That's an OG.
That is,
Hollywood
I can get into
moment.
that one only because Bob Saget is so new and needs more viewers.
Yeah, of course.
I
No,
need
for
more
sure.
views.
For sure.
So
Get the views
please.
in.
Natalie Wood, I once knew Natalie Wood for like a year.
Yeah.
But I kind of know why I kept pushing it back. I actually started doing TikTok from celebrity deaths.
Yeah.
Because I randomly did Khloe Kardashian and OJ. And that just led me to OJ didn't do it, and then it just kept spiraling. I kept going viral for doing like celebrity deaths. Yeah, that's a whole thing. That's a whole ass thing.
That's for the Patreon.
OJ did not do it, and OJ didn't do it. By the way, it was his son, but whatever. We're talking about Natalie Wood. You're talking about OJ's son. OJ's son definitely did it.
Natalie Wood.
Okay, Natalie Wood. Back to Natalie Wood. If you want to know why OJ's son did do it, follow me on my TikTok.
Not in my notes. Go to the TikTok.
Okay, Natalie Wood. What about Natalie Wood?
Thoughts. Top thoughts.
Who was her husband's name again?
Oh wow, fuck.
I know my brain
actor.
is. It's okay. It was. Oh my god.
Anyways, famous Hollywood actor. They were on a boat.
They were on a boat. Wait, what's his name? Okay, no, fuck.
Because
I gotta Google it.
So there was like, and I'll talk while you Google. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, from some of the conspiracy theories of it all, it's the husband, Natalie Wood,
And Christopher Walken.
and yes, and
I gotta find her husband's name,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I can't talk about it because I can't. Like my brain
no,
doesn't
keep
work like
looking.
that.
And so they're on a boat, and so some of the conspiracy theories is that maybe
They pushed her ass off the boat.
because maybe the husband had a thing.
Oh, it's Robert Wagner. Wait, is that
Yes.
it? Is Robert Wagner?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it.
Okay, let's get into it. Because on my TikTok, right, I call my best friends. I don't have followers. I have best friends.
Yes.
I don't have supporters. I got best friends. They my cousins, my best friends. So I did this whole. Okay, my nose ring fell off in my tit. Keep that in. This is chaotic as fuck.
Well, I'm gonna zoom in.
Also, I don't have my nose pierced.
It's
a cuff. I want to get it pierced. That's just a little too permanent for me.
It's a little too permanent.
I'll probably do it anyway. Okay.
And the thing is that, like, if you decide against it, it doesn't.
I know this. I think is so cute. So
It's very
also
cute.
makes me look like a little, like, you know, like a spicy black person. Like spicy black, like Nigerian or something. I'm just like African American, like, you know, like
Not just.
not just. Oh my God, I'm proud to be a black girl, but she's like spicy black.
I get it.
Like a flag. I can put a flag in my bio. I can put a flag in my bio. You know, like was it Trinidadian, like Dominican. You know, like.
You know what happened is Natalie Wood fell into the water.
Okay, sorry. Let's go back. Okay, hold on. This is so chaotic. Okay, anyways, Natalie Wood, who was not spicy black. Natalie Wood, okay, I gotta run it off. Natalie Wood, okay, when she was a kid, her mom took her to a psychic.
Yes.
And the psychic said, I gotta take this off because it's gonna fall off.
Put in your tits.
The psychic said that she's gonna be famous, but she's gonna die in black waters. That's a fact. So Natalie Wood was petrified of water her whole life, scared as fuck. So
I didn't know this part.
that's facts. That's 100% facts. So fast forward. She gets with Robert Wagner. They got divorced. They got married again 10 years later.
Yeah.
She got Robert Wagner. Robert Wagner's career was not doing good at that time. So, but Natalie Woods was. But he was arguing with her all the time, like, bitch, stop, hang it up. Don't be in Hollywood no more because he's getting jealous of her.
Why you so hot pussy out here?
Right, just mad. And she was like, bitch, I'm Natalie
Because I'm
Wood.
hot pussy.
Right, I'm hot pussy. Fuck is you talking about? So they were on bad terms getting on the boat. Thanksgiving weekend, they go on to take a boat ride with
So a
Christopher
holiday
Walken.
weekend is so shady because then, like, you know, the
It's
people
all-
that come help you are thin.
But it's already shady. Who goes? They have kids, by the way. They have kids. So why the fuck would you spend Thanksgiving weekend
on a boat
with your
lover
estranged wife
and your lover
and
allegedly.
and it was both their lovers allegedly, right? So. Okay, so what happened was they got into an argument the first night. She went inland with the captain to stay at the hotel because she was so mad at her husband. The second night they get in an argument. This is what they said. They said that Robert Wagner and Christopher Walken were getting an argument about politics. Natalie Wood left because she was tired of them arguing.
Why aren't you gay for me?
Right, but this is what Robert Wagner and Christopher Walken said. Then she got mad and left, and they said she went to sleep. So they were partying the day before. They were partying earlier that day.
Yes.
Sorry, I can't get my thoughts together.
No, we're good.
They were
We are
arguing
on this train together,
They
girl.
were arguing. They were arguing with each other earlier that day. They had been day drinking. Not arguing. I'm sorry. They were day drinking the whole day.
Yeah.
So first of all, you day drink, you come back, somebody fucking.
Yeah.
Somebody's fucking.
Or fighting.
Or sleeping.
or both.
Or both. Right. I've day drinked a lot of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
So they day drinked the whole day. They were arguing about politics. And then Natalie Wood got tired. And they said that she went to sleep. A couple of minutes later, like 20, 30 minutes later, he went to go find her. She's gone. And the spare boat's gone too.
The tender.
No, it's called a dinghy.
No, but both. Yes.
Oh, yeah. The dinghy. I was like, what the fuck is a dinghy? A dinghy. So the dinghy's on. So they thought she went inland by herself in the middle of the night when she's scared. Oh, the reason why she went inland, also the first day she went inland, is because he wanted to move the boat another part of the island, but she was scared because she doesn't like black water. She didn't want to move the boat, so she left
And so black water basically is deep water. It's
Right.
water when it's so deep you don't
And
see
it's
the bottom.
nighttime.
It's black.
Everything's black.
Yeah.
And she was so scared. So you mean to tell me the day before she went inland because she didn't want to be by her, she didn't want to be on the boat moving. She left alone in
On
her
a little dinghy.
and her sleeping shirt and her motherfucking sleeping shoes.
Yeah.
And a coat.
Yeah.
And she went and got in that dinghy.
Yeah.
And the captain said she knew how to work the dinghy. So
That's
she
bullshit.
jumped in the motherfucking dinghy.
That's
and then she
bullshit.
left. In 2011, everybody's story changed. 2011, and all of a sudden, the dinghy was smacking against the boat and she went to go fix it and fell in. But before she went inland, y'all couldn't find her. Then Robert Wagner said that they called the police or the sea
The
police.
Coast Guard.
The Coast Guard sea police. Called the sea police.
The motion people.
Called the people, and he said he called them at 1:30 a.m. to go find her. They said we didn't get a call till after 5:30 a.m.
You can't fuck around with that shit because they have logs.
They have logs, bitch.
Receipts.
Okay, so then I was on after I posted all this stuff happened, right? I'm on. What the hell is that?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, I was like, oh Lord, it's Robert Wagner coming for us. It's the spirit of Natalie Wood. Let us know we on track. That's what that was. Look, I'm a spiritualist. Now, I'm not only an investigative reporter, I'm a psychic. And that was Natalie Wood being like, bitch, you right. That was Natalie Wood. Thank you, sister. Don't follow me home, though.
Well, you know what's funny? Not funny.
Hold on. I just want to finish
Yes.
the thought.
Don't
okay,
forget
so
that Natalie was the second ghost to visit the podcast now.
Oh, okay. Oh, definitely won't. So after I posted that, my best friends, which is my supporters, my best friends, on the comments were like, no, she caught them fucking. They think that Natalie Wood caught allegedly. Don't come for me. Allegedly, which makes more sense than not. Called Robert Wagner and Christopher Walken making love, and they pushed her ass off the motherfucking boat. And guess what? That's what I believe. I wish I would have thought of that, because I definitely would have put it in the video, because that makes the most sense.
It does. It does.
Blueface destroyed a door because he was talking to dudes on Christian. Oh, remember Christian? I don't know if you know who Christian Blueface is.
Oh yeah.
Christian.
You mean the one that was holding the baby with the back broke?
Oh.
That one?
Yes, that one. Krishan took Blueface's phone. He broke the door down and ripped hair out of her head. Guess what? There was dicks in that phone. The boys, when they're trying to hide them, they boys, them DL niggas, DL boys, they'll push your ass off the boat. They'll push you off the boat.
I was just getting an introduction yesterday to Steamworks.
Ooh.
It's like in a map, because I was like, okay, I know this concept. Never been there. Tell me all about it. Talking to somebody who has worked there before. And so this person, anonymous, is laying out the map. And I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, and then these rooms. I'm like, oh, these rooms. So like, you rent the rooms? Like, what's the deal with the rooms? Like, of course, you either rent a locker or a room. And I'm like, well, do you get like nasty in the room? And like, of course. And like, that's where a lot of the DL people hang out. And I was like, oh, I forgot about that.
Ain't nothing more angry than a found out DL person. I'm telling you. All right, the ghosts.
John
Thank
Lennon.
you, Natalie Wood. John Lennon?
No, John Lennon's wife.
Yoko Ono, she did?
So, yes.
Rest in peace, Yoko
And so
Ono.
on Ambrose's podcast, we were talking, and Yoko Ono came up, and this little fucker went bloop. And we were like, Yoko, is that you? So, and
Yoko?
I have a thing for, see? She just said yes. I have a thing. I've had, I'm a connected spiritual person. So
Preach, me too.
I'm here for it. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. That
We'll
was
be
like
here for 3 hours.
a fucking tangent.
I'm going to cut this down. I'll let you pick.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 that you can pick from this list. I have Kanye / Cardi. I have Taylor / that football guy. I have Halle B, maybe pregnant, probably pregnant. Disney removing her from the running for awards. And Diddy
I didn't know the last one.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
So let's start there. So
and I'll do the Diddy. I don't know Diddy / whatever. I'll do Diddy.
We'll
I have
there.
lots of thoughts on Diddy. Diddy is the little finger of hip hop, and I'm sick of it.
So we'll start there. Diddy recently proclaimed that Young Miami will be the next hip hop billionaire.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I say that yes, because a big part of what inspired me hosting the podcast at Fluid 510 was Carisha Please.
I love Carisha Please.
And the like how she has it, like it feels like you're at the club. It feels like you're hanging out with your friend at the club. And that's been my intention with this podcast hosted here at Fluid 510.
Yeah.
Feels like we're like on a cute little date together.
Yeah, I love that. I definitely agree with Diddy. And plus, he's financing her. And she's, first of all, I've never seen a more successful sugar baby in my fucking
that's
life.
right.
And good for her. I am such a Young Miami fan. I love the City Girls.
Same.
And you know what? I love to see a sugar daddy loving his sugar baby
right.
the fuck loud.
Publicly. And
not even just publicly. Like, he's
With his full
financing her.
chest.
He's financing her.
Yeah.
But not just financing her. Like, he does
He's
give her money to shop. He's
investing in her.
investing money in her career.
Yeah.
So if this is her mentor,
Yeah.
of course she's going to be the next billionaire.
Yeah.
Of course. Like, it's just, and if you need another one,
I have mentors too.
I don't. My mentors are all on television. They don't even know me.
I'll mentor
Hi,
you, my dear.
Beyonce.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll take that one.
You took me to share.
I'll mentor you when she's not around. How about that? So, Halle Bailey
Okay.
is allegedly preggo. She's
Yes.
walking around with a tiny, tiny belly, but hiding it. And
Mhm.
allegedly, Disney, because Disney don't like no preggo princesses,
They don't.
removed her from the Oscar consideration and everything else.
What was she nominated? What's she nominated for?
Well, the thing is that
The song?
No, so the so the thing is, so all these awards, the studio has to put you up for consideration.
Yeah.
They have to submit you for consideration. So they're just pulling her from consideration. They're not even going to submit her to be considered for awards.
Okay.
for Little Mermaid.
What do I think about that?
Yeah.
I think that your blessings are yours.
Yeah.
And if they take her away from Disney consideration, it's not to say she won't get other Oscar considerations later in life. She's very talented. She's beautiful. If she is pregnant, that's her business.
Yes.
We all don't like her baby daddy, but I mean, that's her and her uterus and his penis's business. And I don't think that that's going to be the last time she'll be nominated for Oscar.
Yeah.
When she eventually does that Janet Jackson biopic that she's
Yes.
destined to fucking do, she will get to the Oscar nom. I don't even think she was an amazing Little Mermaid, but when I think of Little Mermaid, I don't think Oscars anyway.
Yeah.
It's not like she did the new Training Day
Yes.
as Little Mermaid. You know what I mean? It's a Disney film.
Yeah.
So if they pulled it, they pulled it. It's not like they're gonna blackball her.
Yeah.
If the worst thing you do is pull me from a consideration
Yes.
not a nomination.
Yeah, consideration.
I'll consider it.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, you can think about it.
I think it's a little bit in the older archives, and not so coded, but it makes me think of Vanessa Williams when they pulled her for, what was it, Miss Universe, Miss America?
Miss America.
Yeah.
Because she was naked.
Yes.
But you also
How
can't
dare
be naked.
she? Especially when you...
Yeah. I agree you could be naked. I'm not saying don't be naked. I just understand who runs these companies, runs these businesses.
Exactly.
We could be mad at the system, but we have to know how to operate within the system to make effective change.
Exactly.
As well.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Oh my God, that's what I preach.
Yeah.
I mean, to quote Maurice from Bloom and Plume, who I'm manifesting having that genius florist on this podcast, capitalism does not care about your creativity.
They don't give a fuck. And capitalism if you think about capitalism much, it makes you very depressed.
Yeah. So
just do your art, do the best as you can. And if somebody, take Halle Bailey as an example. If somebody pulls you from a consideration, you weren't even supposed to be in that room.
I know that's right.
You weren't supposed to be there anyway.
I know that's right.
Your blessings are yours. They have your name on it. Every gift the universe gives you is tailored for you. And when you're ready for it, you'll receive it.
That's right.
If you didn't receive it, you wasn't ready for it.
Yes.
Period, point blank.
Oh my God, we are in church right now.
Oh, amen. Church girl, don't hurt nobody.
And on that note, we're going to go to bed wig.
Okay, let's do it.
So we're going to go to bed wig, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air characters.
Okay.
Do you know the reference Go to Bed Wig by our great Nene Leakes?
Yeah. Bye wig, bye wig, bye wig.
Thank you. You got it.
Yes.
Nene Leakes.
Cheers to the girls' weekend. I'm a huge Nene Leakes. If you ever see this, I'm your biggest fan.
I'm also manifesting having Nene Leakes on this
She ain't
podcast.
doing nothing. She not doing nothing. I love you, Nene, but she not. I love you.
She is currently launching her YouTube channel.
Okay.
And so we're gonna we're gonna give her flowers in her honor.
I love Nene. I love her. She went for this is cute. That's fun shade. That's fun shade.
She was just on
fun shade, Nene. You doing more than I'm doing. It's a fun shade. I love you, Nene.
Yeah, there's a whole reality reckoning happening. She was just on with Bethenny Frankel.
I
We could
know.
have a whole side podcast on that alone.
Next podcast,
Yes.
we're gonna talk Bethenny, her
This
crypt
is
keeper
probably gonna be
hands.
a returning guest.
Bethenny, her crypt keeper hands get on my motherfucking
She's
nerves.
overexposing herself, but let her do it.
Let her do it.
Go to Bed Wig, Fresh
Go to
Prince of
Bed Wig.
Bel-Air
Okay.
characters. How do we feel? So you get the concept. So Go to Bed Wig is Go to Bed Wig or come to the party.
Come to the party. Okay.
Come hang out.
Okay.
How do we feel about Carlton Banks? Not played by Mud, played by
The original,
Alfonso Ribeiro.
the original characters,
Yes.
not my cast members.
Yes. Alfonso Ribeiro as Carlton Banks.
Iconic.
So come to the party?
Come to the party.
Cool.
Oh, wait, come to my party?
It's just
He comes to the party. I might pop a sherry. I ain't fucked a man in a long time, but I might switch my lesbianism up.
Come to the party, Carlton. How do we feel about Jeffrey the Butler, played by
Come
Joseph?
to the party. But I think he might steal. So he can only, I think he steals shit. So he can actually, no, don't come to the party. Just FaceTime me.
How about clean the bed? Clean the bed.
No, I ain't gonna put
Make
him to
the
work.
bed.
That's fuck. Don't come to my, no, I ain't gonna put you to work. But you can't go, know what it is? I gotta just watch you. I gotta watch you you can stay in the kitchen.
How do we feel about Vivian Banks, played by Janet
She
Hubert?
cannot come. She too bougie.
So she goes to bed?
No, she just too sad. I mean, listen, I'd rather have like Aunt Vi. Remember Jennifer Lewis? I want Jennifer Lewis.
Aunt Helen. So Aunt Helen played by Jennifer.
I love Jennifer Lewis. Listen,
We're skipping.
Her
We're
book
skipping
changed
straight
my
to-
life. Okay, her book changed my life. Get her book.
So she comes to the party.
She's coming to the party.
She's coming to the party to read the book.
If she come with Aunt Viv, they both can come.
Yes.
Aunt Viv can't come by herself.
How do we feel about Hillary Banks?
I feel like she would get on my nerves.
She goes to bed.
She gotta go to bed. And I played Hillary, but you know what? Let me think about it. Hillary, would she irritate me? I would give her a chance. I'd give her a chance. But I'm a Virgo. I'll be like, I would probably make a face while she's talking, but she can come to the party.
You're gonna make her wear out. You see, I suspect you're gonna do the old school club move. There was a moment that like clubs would make people wait outside to make it look like the club was like hopping, but there was like 10 people inside and they'd have like 5 people in the line.
Right.
We'll just keep her in the line.
Keep her in the line. She can be outside. I love you, Karen person.
She gets the invite, but she stays in the line.
I mean, without Hillary Banks, I wouldn't be Hillary Banks, so she can come to the party.
Okay.
So I gave her flowers.
How do we feel about Ice Tray, played by Don Cheadle?
He can't come.
Oh.
He's still 2.
Go to bed, wig.
He's still.
How do we feel about Philip Banks, played by the iconic James Avery?
I feel like if you get a couple of whiskey sours in that motherfucker, he loosen up. You know, I like to be a big man. I'm saying I don't.
Based on Fresh Prince Live, it sounds like maybe some poppers and some cocaine might help too.
Right. Okay, let me think. Philip Banks. Can he come to my party? I actually think. No, it's so crazy.
Quaaludes. They brought up Quaaludes.
That Phil is actually more relaxed than Vivian, but Phil has such a tough job and like
a rep to maintain,
a reputation to maintain.
Yeah.
So he's harder. And he has kids who needs to make sure they're on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
But I think if he parties, he loosens up. He gets to dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like I would invite him to my party.
Yes.
Plus, he's a father figure, so I need a
Papa was a rolling stone.
Why he don't love me, man?
Last but not least, Will Smith, played by Will Smith.
He can come to the party. He comes to my bed.
He makes the party.
I make the party, but he can come to my party. He can get in my bed, you know. Mm-hmm. Him and Lisa.
I was gonna say, are we bringing Jada in?
No. We're gonna bring Lisa in. No, I can't bring.
With that note, we have one more quick game to play. We're gonna go to one very, very quick commercial break.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so fun. This is a good time, everyone.
Speaking of good times, welcome to Queers on Dice.
It's a fucking dragon.
I'm sorry, Captain. Was that a below job or blow job?
We're gay. Do you get it? Did you figure that out yet?
Gay. And we're back.
Sorry, I had to
that
do that.
Queers on Dice commercial was so cute.
It was so cute.
I really want the Queers on Dice group to pop my tabletop cherry.
Okay.
Bring me on the podcast, basically, is what I'm saying. Okay. Last but not least, I'm bringing back a classic Sophie Pod game, but I am flipping the script, aka scripting the flip, like I did with Angel. We have Kiki, KaiKai, Bill, but pop culture edition.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 3 contestants.
What is KaiKai?
I'm
sorry.
See, look at that.
See, I jumped ahead. That's my bad. My brain's moving too fast.
We like big brains. So I'm gonna bring 3 contestants on this very fucked up stage.
Okay.
It's the pageant you don't want to win. And you are gonna tell me who you want to kiki with, aka hang.
Yeah.
Who you want to
KaiKai. Yeah, okay.
And who you want to send a bill to.
Oh.
Because we don't kill people, or for a while it
I
was
love that.
pill, and we're no longer unconsensually drugging people.
We don't do that, Bill Cosby.
For as many as
Rick Ross.
for as many horse girls that as we have in the family, we let them do that on their own time.
Work.
But we're not doing local drag performers like we usually do. We're doing pop culture edition.
Okay, let's do this.
So Kiki, KaiKai, Bill, the first 3 contestants on this pageant stage. We have Cardi B, aka Belle Calice. We have Nicki Minaj, and we have Megan Thee Stallion.
MeMeCherry, why are you doing this to me?
Because this is what people come for.
Okay,
This
so
reaction.
I have a lot of
right
strong
here.
opinions about 2 of those women.
And
I
who-
love all of them. I am a huge Megan Thee Stallion fan.
Me too.
A huge Megan Thee Stallion fan. Like to the point where like I think I'm gonna do like impersonations. I don't want to do it, but I look enough like her, so I feel like I'll make some money doing it.
That would be your Drag Race audition?
Yeah. Oh no, my Drag Race character is
No,
Bettyie
keep
Jane.
it.
Okay, Kiki, KaiKai, Bill. Ah! Okay.
Cardi B. Nicki
Oh,
Minaj.
first of all, KaiKai and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes.
I love women that look like that.
May I
Okay.
watch?
Yes.
Thank you.
Big, sexy, she brown skin with
All those long legs.
I am in love with Megan Thee Stallion, so KaiKai. Oh my God, Kiki or Bill? Oh, can I Kiki with both of them?
Yes, I allow that.
Okay.
You can send me the bill.
I'll send
for the
you the
Kiki.
bill. I know. I love them both. I think they're both very great performers and artists.
Yes, I love it. I'm a very gentle pageant host.
Yeah.
Until this Saturday when I host the shortest and most fucked up pageant.
Okay.
That's what I'm also doing. Not only am I having my drag debut, I'm going to be hosting the shortest and weirdest pageant ever with Mama, Chucha, and Shiksa. And I have a trophy. Okay. Because this started as a joke that this pageant is not the pageant that you want to win. Nobody wants to win Kiki KaiKai Bill unless you're across from this beautiful creature. We have Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, and Selena Gomez.
That's easier.
I figured.
I want
mean, you know, I make it hard. I make it soft.
I want to Kiki with Ariana because I heard she's a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I heard she's a bitch, and I kind of like bitches.
When she parties.
I heard that she What I heard, look, no, I'm investigating a part of that. What I heard on the streets about Ariana Grande, that girl can.
So
that girl parties.
One of my good friend content creators, Jake Eonse, him and his content partner, they just did a deep dive on, it was one of these Disney shows that there's like a pedo that's known for having run them.
It's Nickelodeon.
Yes.
I did a deep dive of him too.
Yes. And so Ariana was on one of his shows.
Yeah.
And
Victorious.
allegedly she got more time because she would spend time.
Yeah, he's a huge pedophile, and I hope he goes to fucking jail.
Yeah.
They gave him a $2 million settlement to leave Nickelodeon. If you watch the end of Victorious, the little clips, they're like very.
There's a lot of feet.
It's a lot of feet. He's very disgusting.
A lot of sexual stuff for kids.
Ariana Grande, well, yeah, if she went through all that, of course she's gonna numb herself. You know,
Yeah.
I get it.
As somebody who's had to do that, I get it.
Same. Okay. Yeah. Fucking Kiki with the fuck. Hell yeah.
I want the stories.
Why would? Okay, I feel like I wouldn't KaiKai with either of them. With either Taylor. They seem like pillow. They seem boring. Taylor seems less boring than Selena.
Yeah.
Know what? I'm changing my answer.
Okay,
I'm
we
gonna
got this.
KaiKai with Ariana because we can KaiKai and we can talk shit.
Yes.
And we could party,
Yes.
KaiKai, and talk shit.
Yes.
The whole thing would be a thing.
Yes.
I would Kiki with Selena Gomez just so I can figure out if she's a fucking manipulator or not. Because I can't tell if she manipulates the media to be the victim or if she is actually being bullied as much as she is. I can't fucking tell.
That bestie shit with the organ transplant, that's weird.
That was weird.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing was weird.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I have a lot of sympathy for her because she has a lot of mental health issues, stuff like that, and I get it. But I know Hailey Bieber's a bitch. I know she's a bitch. But is she a bitch that reacts? Is she a reactive bitch? Or is she being a mean girl bitch?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Defense or offense?
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel like Selena does things like poke and prod, and she's like, I didn't do anything. I can't tell. So I want to Kiki with her. I want to Kiki with her, and I'll send a bill to Taylor because I'm not a Swiffer Wet Jet. No shades of Swiffer Wet Jets out there.
And you send the bill for both for that Kiki and that KaiKai session.
I want to know about Selena Gomez. I want to be her friend so I can be like, oh, it's you. You know what I mean? You know those friends who be like, they like everything always happens to them. Like, oh my, I call them Libras. They're like, oh my God, why is my life happening like this? But it's like, bitch, it's you.
When you have a
I don't know if she's
pattern,
Libra or not.
when you have a pattern of things happening and you're the common denominator,
Right.
lean into the common denominator and say, why?
Right. And I know it's all Justin's fault, but I don't know how much of it is Selena's fault. You know what I mean? Nobody in that situation hands are clean.
Yeah.
And I just want to know.
So this trio is one that I set when I first did my notes for us. So it's a little dated, but I had to keep it.
Okay.
Usher, Kiki, and Kiki's baby daddy.
I sent a bill to Kiki baby daddy. You know he can't afford it. Sorry. He can't afford the bill. That's why he's met on the internet with Twitter fingers against his baby's mother. I don't want to KaiKai with Kiki. I've met Kiki a few times and she's very sweet and she's so nice. I'm sorry about talking about baby daddy because I actually love Kiki Palmer.
Yes,
I love her so much.
And I'm sure she gets it.
She's a very sweet, nice. She's everything you think she is. She is. She's a great person. I only met her a few times, very shortly, but I really like her.
Yeah.
I didn't know Usher have herpes.
Allegedly.
So I don't know if I want to KaiKai with him.
Allegedly.
Maybe, I don't know. Allegedly.
Hey, we can do protected.
We can do
intimacy.
protected. We can do protected
We
intimacy.
can do intimacy
If
being sexual.
We can. Thank you. Okay, if it's like intimacy, we can do that. No shade to that. I'm not. What's the thing? I don't know.
I get it.
I don't know if I want to KaiKai with Kiki. I feel like she's like my sister. We act so much alike sometimes. I'd be like,
I allow
hot.
double, triple.
You know what? I think I would KaiKai with Kiki because she's hot. After she had the baby, her boobs, her body looks great.
Send the bill to the daddy.
And also Usher, I want to know some Diddy tea with Usher and Justin Bieber.
Oh,
that I heard in the streets.
And
I'd like to know.
Oh God, who's the producer that started the company?
LA Reid?
Yes.
I've heard some things, and I would like to get and if you Kiki with me, it has to be like tell the truth. I would like to just be like poke his brain out a little bit, and plus I want to talk about his Vegas show and how I can get a Vegas show,
so iconic.
And because
Super Bowl.
Oh, the
Just
Super
go
Bowl.
book for the fucking
I think
Super
I'd rather have a
Bowl.
conversation with Usher than fuck him.
Boom.
I'd rather
I
have a
love it.
conversation with Usher than have sex with him.
I have two more sets of contestants.
Okay.
Two more sets of contestants.
Two more
on
sets of contestants.
The most fucked up pageant there is in this world. Kiki, KaiKai, Bill. We have it's triple K to the second power. For your math nerds.
The KKK?
Kim Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian, and Khloe Kardashian, aka 3 Ks to the third power.
Kiki with Kim.
Yes. Tell me why.
Oh, because that bitch is, I mean, I'm sitting here in the middle part with long black hair. She's iconic, okay? I'm up here like living my fucking Kim Kardashian fantasy right now. I love Kim Kardashian because I love any bitch. This bitch came from a sex tape. She's a glorified porn star. Okay? I don't give a fuck.
And as a former sex worker, I appreciate that.
I appreciate that. And I love the fact that she and her mama put her whole fucking family on.
Yeah.
They're entrepreneurs. They're hustlers. She made herself motherfucking famous. Well, Ray J helped, but she made herself famous. This bitch was hiding. She knew that Britney Spears was at a hotel.
Yeah.
She went to the hotel, hid in the bathroom, didn't even go see Britney, and came out as a paparazzi can click her. So it can look like that she went to go see Britney. Yes, bitch. This bitch was working her ass off to get motherfucking famous. And you know what?
Long game.
Even though fame is not really something that I aspire to, I want to be successful more than famous. I can appreciate that bitch being in this game 20-something years and still on top of her motherfucking game.
Fucking mogul.
From a sex tape. This bitch was sucking dick to the Met Go Ball.
Have you seen it?
Of course I've seen it. It was real boring. But I was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. It was okay. But from that, and even the sex tape, so I one person to do this. Ray J went on live with receipts. Chris set up them doing the sex tape, and there's signed contracts with them. And then she watched the sex tape. Chris did and said, my daughter isn't featured enough. Cringe. That's cringe. Well, I wouldn't do that. But I still appreciate.
Pause there for a second before we go back to this game. I've watched the sex tape, and this tracks because the editing is a little funky sometimes.
It's weird. They have edited.
And it's almost like it's on a loop. And there's moments of her that are on a loop. They kind of come back to the same loop. And like there's a lot of moaning and sounds.
Oh, that's Kim Kardashian's ghost.
No, that was OJ.
That's Kim. Oh. OJ didn't do it. OJ didn't do it.
Oh, wait. OJ's not dead. I'm sorry.
OJ is not dead.
Oh, no. That was Robert. Robert Kardashian.
Oh. We love Rob Kardashian Sr. I love Rob Sr.
Coming to the podcast.
I love Rob Sr. Because he didn't know what's going on. And so, okay, so that's why, because Kim Kardashian is, I aspire to be as persistent and relevant as she has made herself.
Yes.
And I can give credit where credit's due. Perseverance. I do think I wish she would give more flowers to black women that she copied her style from.
Yes.
I do wish that, but I mean.
How do we feel about the sisters? Kourtney and Khloe.
I would Kiki with Kourtney because she talks shit and I talk shit. And I would just want to sit there and let her just rant about all three of her sisters. Fuck Tristan, fuck Khloe, her big back. I want her just to go off on. Sorry, I have big backs too, Khloe. It's okay, girl. Right, shout out to the big backs. Shout out to the big backs. I want her just to go off on everybody. And I also want to Kiki with Khloe.
Yes.
Actually, I don't. She seems very sad.
Yes.
She used to be fun. She's sad now. Lamar Odom ruined her life. Ruined her self-esteem. That's why her face is all.
No. I have a theory.
Sorry, I'm not trying to go there. I'm not trying to go.
I have a theory. I'm pretty sure allegedly that Khloe is part of the Ozempic club.
Duh! You mean allegedly? You see Rob skinny like look.
And that shit makes you depressed and aggressive. It's one of the side effects.
She was like that before. She was like that when Tristan cheated on her and she had her baby prematurely.
Yeah.
Like she has bad luck with dudes, man, and it's really ruined her self-esteem because you can just look at her until she's like, I've seen every episode of this show.
Yeah, me too.
Even the Hulu documentary, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And whatever it is supposed to be. Docuseries.
That Hulu shit.
The Hulu shit. And she just seems so like not the Khloe that we knew and fell in love with. And I think a lot of that's just because these men have just ran her the fuck to the ground.
Yeah.
Girl, stand up.
Yeah.
Stop dating ball players. Go get an accountant or something.
Yeah.
She'll be all right though.
I think she tried there for a minute too. It's just as somebody who's still healing her broken inner child and with like body issues and stuff like that.
Because also she don't know who her daddy is. It's a whole bunch of shit Chloe got going on.
To quote Mother, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else?
Okay, I wish she would focus on herself because I want the old Chloe back, the fun, light, airy Chloe. She just
get her back.
She found out that when she or her surrogate was about to give birth, her surrogate is pregnant. Her baby daddy just had a baby, and she found out from the internet.
So how do you feel about Kim hanging out with him?
That's weird as fuck.
Yeah,
they're weird, but the whole family weird.
They're like incestuous.
They're all incestuous.
She dated Travis.
She did.
And Travis was like into her.
He was in love with her. He wrote a whole chapter in his book about Kim Kardashian.
No wonder fucking
the other Travis Scott fucked Kendall, and they all fucked the game. The rapper of the game, they all fucked him.
And Drake.
Ooh. Drake is a dirty dog.
Okay, last.
Okay, sorry.
No, I love
Drake is a dirty mother.
I love you.
I love
so
Drake,
much.
but he going to jail.
Yeah, and he likes little girls.
Allegedly, say he's going to jail.
Allegedly,
he does. Allegedly, I'm not saying allegedly.
I'm gonna bring this back up when it allegedly happens, but yeah, allegedly. Last.
But
I love that you're so pumped up because this is gonna be like for this
a good one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need you nice and aggressive for this one. Kanye West, Tory Lanez, and Joe Buttons. And I'm adding
they
the
all
S.
kiss my ass and go to hell. They all get the bill. I want to fuck them. Well,
One gets the rent bill.
One beat up a girl so bad she miscarried. One is just Kanye. What's the other one? Tory Lanez. And Tory Lanez
is in jail.
He needs to be in jail. Little leprechaun bitch. I hate him so bad. You can't be shooting bitches and be like, you can't shoot a bitch. Hold on, you can't shoot a bitch.
I didn't do it. It was me.
You can't shoot a bitch. Then make videos about shooting a bitch. Harass the bitch, and then be like, what you mean I'm going to jail? Nigga,
I shot her.
And the reason why he went to jail for so long is because of his actions after the fact. That's what the judge said. Because you didn't have any remorse. Even if everybody was turning up partying, if you shot the gun in the air, which you can't even do, you a felony. You are from Canada, bitch. He didn't even go to jail for shooting. You went to jail for releasing the gun in a residential area.
Oh my God.
It's not even your gun. What are you doing? It's not even about Megan. It's about the fact that you was putting everybody's life in danger, you weird motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I just, it makes me mad. Sorry, makes me so mad. The whole thing makes me mad because everybody will take
just
the opportunity.
Just because Kylie gave you some blue balls and then let you go.
Everybody will take the opportunity to be anti-black women. As soon as you get them that much of an opportunity, they will go against black women. And I was so disgusted by the behavior of my people. I was so disgusted by the behavior of men. Of that, this woman got shot. Even if he just shot it around and she got hit.
Yeah.
If
That's
you
enough.
feel bad about it.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. Apologize. Be remorseful as fuck and leave it at that.
Yeah.
But the fact that because you're 4'2" and your hairline is receding, you bitch. Then all of a sudden you want to be like, oh no, but fuck her though. That's why your ass in jail for now for 10 years. Bitch, you can do 10 more.
I know that's right. So on that note, tell all the people where they can find you.
Hi, sorry about that. Let me reel it in. I had a vodka Red Bull and I haven't drank in a while. You can find me on TikTok at BETTYIEJ. That's BETTYIEJ. You can find me on Instagram at BettyieJayne.com. Not even .com. What? What is this?
We're manifesting. We are manifesting BettyieJayne.com.
I am starting a clothing line called. Yes, I'm very excited about it. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. And my merch is coming out very soon. Everything's top of the year. I'm very excited about that too. I have a lot of good projects coming out. I'm doing my thing, you know.
Well, then you are definitely coming back in January.
Yes, I'll come back January 2nd. I'll give you some merch. Yes. I have some cute tops, bitch. It's some cute shit.
I'm so excited for you. Okay. This is my least favorite part of the show. When I start to make time.
What?
Go longer.
Oh.
Because I don't want it.
Oh, because we about to end. We about to end.
If you are listening to this podcast on Apple Podcasts, please leave a 5-star review. I just confirmed today that we're also on Spotify.
We're on Spotify? Yes. Oh, and MeMeCherry.
Yes.
You tell my followers where to find you so we can do the traffic this way.
seriesoffortuneevents.com, aka SOFEPod, SOFEPOD.com. I pay extra for that short link.
Work. I'm gonna put your link in my bio on my TikTok.
You're the cutest.
Girl, I'm gonna pay.
You made me cry.
I got you, girl. We gotta do this together, okay?
So if you're listening to this podcast, leave a 5-star review. I don't take 3s. I don't take 2s. I don't take 1s.
5 motherfuckers.
5s only.
You got 5 on it.
If you're on the YouTube, subscribe. 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. What is wrong with you?
Listen, bitch.
Yeah.
Push subscribe.
Yeah. Hit that like. Leave a comment. I want you to leave a comment and tell us what you think this clothing line is going to look like.
Oh, it's cute.
Okay. Yeah, no.
It's cute.
Please.
It's nothing crazy. It's just in the ground stages.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
I want you to say in the comments it's going to be great. How about that?
It's going to be great. They're cute though. It's some cute ass shit. I was trying to do it for my birthday, but I'm going to push it. I'm going to make sure it's all done right.
It's better to do that.
Yeah. Top of the year.
Yeah. Yes, come on, entrepreneur.
Actually, I got to put that on mine. Get the little LCC because
I'm telling you. I just go, beep, beep. You got to wait and find out. Thank you, Fluid 510.
Right, you should bleep it out.
I will. I will, actually. I make it all like, I make a little moan.
Right.
It's Thank you, Fluid 510, for helping me relaunch this podcast. Thank you for giving me a beautiful home to host this podcast with beautiful creatures like Bettyie Jane here.
Thank you, Mimi, for having me. It took so long for me to get here, but I'm happy to have it. I had so much fun today.
It took you a second.
Oh, Mimi. I had so much fun today. You're like one of my cousins, one of my sisters, like my best friend.
We family.
We family now. You feel me?
Somos familia. I fed you.
She fed me. Look, I don't know what the fuck. She has crack cocaine in this. It's so fucking good. I haven't. Never mind.
Last but not least, live show October 7th, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. here at Fluid 510.
Yeah.
Come catch my drag debut. Come catch me host the shortest and weirdest pageant ever with questions like, I'm not going to tell you now. You have to tune in.
Tune in to the live
I'll
show.
let you close out the show. I don't ever do this, but you're so professional. I'm going to let you do it.
Well,
I'm going to know this, and this all stays in. Okay, come on.
This is it's MeMeCherry and Bettyie Jane. Follow us, like, and subscribe. Let's get in that motherfucking thing.
Boom.
Penis.
And now we touch tips.
MeMeCherry.